Hey everybody, Dr. Diamond, founder of Fem Meets Fortune here. In this particular video, we're going to talk about longevity and about health. Now, this channel is generally connected and related to business coaching and supporting female entrepreneurs in their business coaching, but we need to talk about longevity because if you want a life, if you're trying to create a life where you get to enjoy your life more, you want your dream life, you're willing to work for it, what is all of this worth if you are not healthy and well and able to enjoy it? So some of the studies on longevity have been focused a lot on sirtuin gene expression. And sirtuin are types of genes in our body that when they are hyper-expressed, we actually see longevity increase. In some animal studies, we see that the overexpression of the sirtuin genes can actually increase life up to 15.8%. So animals are living longer with the overexpression of these genes. Of course, it's not just about living longer, it's also about living healthier. So when we're actually looking and seeing what sirtuins do and the overexpressions of these sirtuin genes, they can help with heart health, with vascular health, with weight, with all these different types of things that are created with aging. They also help lower inflammation in the body. So we see that, vascular problems through atherosclerosis, inflammatory problems, heart problems are major indicators of why we die, of the aging process gone awry. And working with these sirtuin genes will help with longevity, but it will help by lowering inflammation, by helping with heart health, by helping with vasculature and these types of things. So the person ages not only longer, right? We live longer, but also more gracefully. So what can we do to promote sirtuins? Some of the best studies on sirtuins have been using antioxidants. Resveratrol is a major antioxidant that has been used for the study of sirtuins, and resveratrol is the antioxidant found in red wine. It is found in berries, it is found in all sorts of herbs as well, such as Japanese knotweed is one of the best sources of resveratrol. You can also just take resveratrol as a supplement. So in addition to this, you want to also consider other antioxidants. Quercetin is getting a lot of research these days for its antioxidant capacity. We can also consider things like glutathione and vitamin C. So another thing that's been studied for its impact on the sirtuin genes and the sirtuin pathways is something called NAD. NAD is a form of niacin, so it's a form of B3. When we give NAD, it has also been shown to help with the sirtuin expression and pathways. Now, it's important to realize that NAD will actually turn down other things in the body. So NAD can turn down processes in the body called methylation. Methylation gets us down into a complicated world, but methylation really is looking at a process that is involved in regulating about 300 different things throughout our body. And so with methylation, when we give NAD to help anti-aging, it can actually turn down methylation too much. So we want to be careful about the use of NAD. A lot of people are using this. A lot of people are doing IV NAD, and it can be really helpful and people can feel more energized and charged. You just want to make sure that you are not getting subsequent depression, anxiety, these types of symptoms, because those can be signs that the NAD is, you have too much of it and it's turning down these other processes that I'm talking about, these methylation processes. And when those methylation processes get turned down, you might find yourself having mood changes or histamine intolerance, like allergies, that sort of thing. So just watch out for that. But your antioxidants tend to be very safe for most people. Always talk to your doctor. Of course, this is not medical advice, but for most people, the antioxidants are a really safe way of introducing more sirtuins in your body. And of course, if you want to get resveratrol through red wine, be very careful about your sourcing of red wine. There can be a lot of sulfites, there can be a lot of pesticides if you're doing inorganic, and of course there can be a lot of sugar in your red wine as well. There is a company called Dry Farm Wines. Dry Farm Wines is a wine sourcing distributing company. You can set up an account with them, and they take a lot of care into looking at where they're sourcing their wines from, getting really good quality, but also looking at the impact of the wine on your blood sugar. So they are only sourcing companies where you can drink wine and the sugar from the wine is, just a couple grams, right? So you can stay very, very low on your sugar intake when you are drinking wines from dry farm wine. So still, as much as you can get resveratrol and some of these other things from nutrients, from supplements, from food, this is going to be better. But if you want to get an advantage and you enjoy things like red wine, thinking about where you're sourcing it and getting organic as much as possible, using companies like Dry Farm when you can, is also going to be wonderful. So if you like this content, please subscribe to this playlist and this channel, where you'll see all sorts of information on mindset, on business growth, on all sorts of different topics that support you and your business. All right, everybody, see you in the next one.